Greetings, citizens of the world. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. And today, we come to tell you our story. Well, not all of it, because that will spoil the fun. For years, we have been behind some of the biggest leaks, server crashes, and digital scares that have made directors, CIOs, and politicians double-check their passwords. And although many imagine us as geniuses locked in basements, the truth is that some of us are. But there are also those who hack from the beach with a piña colada. Get ready because in the next few minutes, Dr. Qubit, very good old friend of ours, will show us what is really behind our mask. Stay tuned because we're getting started. And remember, we are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Spectacles.
Welcome to Behind the Digital Curtain, the podcast where technology speaks human. I am Dr. Sergio Sanchez, aka Dr. Qubit, your guide to understanding what's going on with artificial intelligence, digital dangers, how to navigate this crazy world of digital lies and scams that seem straight out of science fiction movies. I will tell you how to protect yourself even if you don't like technology. And well, let's start with the show. Welcome to Behind the Digital Curtain. Well, you already hear the mysterious voice from the intro. They just didn't mention that they can hack our aunties' WhatsApp to send them weird stickers like Snoopy or Mickey Mouse. Hello, my dear cyberspace navigators. Welcome to another episode of Behind the Digital Curtain, the only podcast where we uncover the secrets of the internet without you having to learn how to code in the Matrix. I'm Dr. Sergio Sanchez, alias Dr. Qubit, your tour guide through the dark and sometimes very funny street of cyberspace. Today, we will talk about
Anonymous,
another hacktivist hacker group that have done everything from defending just causes to trolling in style. So get comfortable, lock up your password, I hope it's not 123456, and join me as we begin our dive behind the mask and of course, behind the digital curtain. So, who the heck are Anonymous? Imagine this. A group without a leader, no official membership, no registered logo, but with an online presence that can make governments and corporations tremble. That's Anonymous. They wear that white mask with a fancy mustache, the Guy Fawkes character, popularized by the movie V for Vendetta. But unlike the character, Anonymous doesn't want to blow up the English Parliament. Well, at least no literally. They are like a collective Batman of the internet. But instead of capes, they have VPNs. And instead of bad computers, they use Linux and a lot of coffee. What do they want? Well, it depends. They don't have a single cause. Some fight for freedom of speech, others for social justice, and some just to mess with the powerful. Like when you go to Protect and grab some hot dogs along the way. Well, something like that. Now, let me tell you about some of their famous operations. Let's start. Operation Payback of 2010.
We are anonymous.
It all began when Anonymous defended WikiLeaks after PayPal, MasterCard, and Visa cut off their funding. Anonymous responded with DDoS attacks, or DOS attacks. A DDoS attack means distribute denial of service. It's like if a huge group of people agree to block the entrance of a business. Imagine that you have a store with a front door. Suddenly, thousands of people arrive at the same time, not to shop, but to stand in front of the door, talk, and block others' customers. The store stays open, but no one can enter to buy. In the digital world, that store is a server or a website. A DOS attack floods that server with countless fake requests sent from thousands or millions of computers, many of them infected and controlled remotely, forming what is called a botnet. The result is that the server gets overwhelmed and stops responding correctly to legitimate users who want to buy or visit something. The main goal is to disrupt or degrade the service, making it inaccessible, which causes websites to crash, losing sales, clients, and damaging their reputation. It's basically like making a bunch of calls to a restaurant asking for a reservation until no one else can get through because the phone lines are filled with fake requests.
We are anonymous.
Operation Tunisia, 2011. During the Arab Spring, Anonymous support protesters in Tunisia by blocking government sites. It was like sending digital reinforcement to the real revolution.
We are anonymous.
Operation BART of 2011. No Bart Simpson. Not that BART. No. BART, the transportation system in San Francisco. BART in San Francisco shut down cell signals to prevent protest. And like Bart Simpson says,
Ay caramba!
The attempt to censor cost more than the protest. Or as we say in my hometown, the broad cost more than the beans.
We are anonymous.
Operation Russia of 2022. When Russia invaded Ukraine, Anonymous activated like the Avengers of the keyboard. They intervened the Russian TV channels to show real footage of the war. They also hacked thousands of emails from Russia's state-owned companies. It was like a digital bomb aimed at Putin's government.
We are anonymous.
Operations in the USA. Epic data breach in 2021. In September and October 2021, a group identified itself as a part of Anonymous breached the system of the US domain registrar Epic, known for hosting far-right sites as Gab, Parler, and Proud Boys. The attack exposed more than 50 million email addresses, domain purchase records, disk images, and information about the Republican Party of Texas. It was being described as a kind of Panama Papers for far-right groups. Operation Anti-Sec in 2011. Part of the international initiative of Operation Anti-Security, or Anti-Sec, carried out alongside LostSec, another hacking group that we will talk in a moment, in the USA. Between June and July 2011, the attacks included leak 1 gigabyte of data from FEMA and DHS, including FBI office addresses and anti-hacking tools, publication of sensitive data from Arizona police officers, including personal photos and credentials, hacking of Booz Allen Hamilton, exposing tens of thousands of emails from members of the Army Central Command, Special Forces, and the Department of Homeland Security, among others, compromise the system belonging to contractor Mantech with the release of internal documents, disruption of numerous police websites in a single operation, and leaking of information of officers, informants, and inmates.
We are anonymous.
Operation PayPal 14 or like we told before, Operation Payback between 2010 and 2013. As we said before, a group of cyber activists linked to Anonymous, known as the PayPal 14, were charged in the US after attacking the PayPal payment service for several days in retaliation of this blockade of donations to WikiLeaks. In 2013, 30 of them plead guilty.
We are anonymous.
Operation Department of Justice in 2012.
We are anonymous.
Anonymous claimed to have access and release 1.76 gigabytes of data from the Bureau of Justice Statistics, including internal emails and a complete copy of the database, as a way to expose government corruption.
We are anonymous.
Operation Black Lives Matter in 2020. During the BLM protest following the death of George Floyd, there was an increase in online activity, especially from Twitter accounts affiliated with Anonymous, expressing support for the protest and criticisms of the police. However, many of these accounts display automated bot-like behavior.
We are anonymous. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.
But Anonymous isn't alone in this digital zeros and one party. We also have some other very mischievous guests. These are other hacker groups like LostSec, named from the LOL internet acronym, meaning laughing out loud. They are small, chaotic, and they just wanted, well, to laugh. They hack Sony, Fox, and even the CIA. Their motto was, laugh while you can. They are the trolls with cyber powers. Superpowers. The Syrian Electronic Army. They hack Western media like the Washington Post and the Associated Press. Once they tweet there was an explosion at the White House. Wall Street dropped right then. Big financial losses. But fortunately, was just a hoax. Then there is GhostSec. This group was originally part of Anonymous, but specialized in fighting ISIS. They hack accounts, took down propaganda, and track extremists. Ghost with a hero keyboard. Then there is Red Hack AK from Turkey. They are Turkish, they are communist, and they are hackers. They use hacking as a form of political protest. They are very, very active in social issues. They do activism with Control-Alt-Delete. How they do what they do? No, I'm not going to give you any tutorials, okay? I'm not going to teach you how to hack or they will cancel my podcast. But I will tell you that most of these groups use tools like DDoS attacks, DOS attacks, which I already explained you. They use phishing, no phishing for a fish, but with email scams, social engineering, manipulating humans like you are tricking your aunts at Christmas to get more gifts, or software exploits, where they take advantage of software bugs. Kind of when your friends fall asleep drunk and you paint his face, take his phone, took a picture and posted in the Instagram account. But are they heroes or villains? Here's where this gets interesting. Some see them as defenders of the digital people, others as dangerous criminals. And both are completely right, depending on the day. Anonymous has helped noble causes, but they are also infiltrated personal data without thinking about the consequences. Sometimes they help the truth, and other times they just sow chaos. Like a cat, sometimes adorable and some other times destroy your curtains. So what is Anonymous up to today? Despite ups and downs, Anonymous is still alive, is still active. In 2022, they research because the war in Ukraine. In 2023, they attack polluting companies. And in 2024, they target corrupt politicians in Latin America. As you can see, Anonymous act in the entire world. Anonymous are in the pop culture. You can see people around the planet wearing their shirts, hats, or the Guy Fawkes mask. So what did we learn today? Well, dear netizens, Anonymous and company are the digital reflection of our real world struggles. They teach us that the internet is not just for memes and beautiful cats, although we wish it were. They teach us that information is power, and with great power comes, well, great judicial consequences. So if one day you hear Anonymous say,
"We do not forgive, we do not forget, expect us,"
make sure that your password isn't 123456. And that's all for today on Behind the Digital Curtain. I'm Dr. Qubit, and if you like the episode, share it, subscribe, and remember, don't accept emails from the Nigerian princess. Until next time, where we'll keep peeling back the wires of technology with humor, science, and a little bit of healthy paranoia.
The corrupt fear us. The honest support us. The heroic join us. We are anonymous. We exist as an anarchic, digitized global brain. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.
Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. If you enjoy it, please share with someone you want to protect and help navigate this technological world. And if you have questions, anecdotes, or stories you would like to share, write me at behindthedigitalcurtainpodcast@gmail.com. I'll be waiting for you next week for another episode of Behind the Digital Curtain, the place where technology is spoken in human language. See you later.